If you're watching this video, then most likely you're searching for a good or even best video hosting solution that you can provide yourself for your business. Now, I want to sit back and tell you this video is going to go over several questions that you need to be able to ask yourself before you choose a hosting provider. Otherwise, you could find yourself migrating and spending a lot of time moving your videos later because you don't have the right information or you didn't ask yourself the right questions before you choose the right hosting provider. So to do that, I'm going to hop right into it and start looking at some of the questions and reasons why people host videos online. And I'm going to go over several different providers and then help you understand why I think one particular platform is better than the others. And hopefully you will too. Let's hop into it. Okay, so here's some of the questions that you need to look at when you're doing video hosting. I'm only going to take a few minutes, and in no way, shape, or form am I going to try to sell you a course or anything like that in that video. This is not what this is about. This is about if when I started my own video hosting, I wish somebody like me would ask me these questions before I started, because it would have given me a much better opportunity to make a better choice than having to stumble through and only get what I need right now, not knowing what I might need in the future. So here's a couple of reasons why you might be looking to do video hosting. Number one, the main reason people do video hosting is because they want some place to store and watch the videos online. Now, you might want to put your videos up. You might want to be able to have some people watch the videos online. And that's the whole purpose of this. Now, there's a couple different reasons why people do this. Number one, you could be a course creator. You could have built your own course. You're looking to sell a course and put your videos into a series, maybe build a website and put your videos into a series of lessons and things like that. Perfectly understandable. Another great reason why you want to do this is to gather lead information. Maybe it's an opt-in funnel, or maybe you want to gather people's names and email addresses for people that are interested in the topics for the videos that you're trying to host. So those are all good reasons why you'd want to do this. Now, some of the other benefits that I want you to consider when doing a hosting video before we look at some of these providers are as follows. Collecting lead information before or even during when a video is being played. Now, follow me on this. Their opt-in funnels have been around for years and years. So basically you go to a page, you see something, it has give me your name, email address, click here, and then you can watch the video. Great. So right now you're counting on somebody to give you something before they've even seen what you have to offer. Now, let me ask you this. Would your video be better? Let's just say you had a 20-minute video. And out of that 20-minute video, you dropped a ton of value. Say the very first 3 to 5 minutes of that video. You just started speaking, you gave it absolutely for free. But then let's just say around time period 4 minutes and 30 seconds, you want to sit back and tell the video, hey, stop, and put up this little opt-in form that would make people give me their name and email address before they can continue seeing the rest of the video. Do you see what I mean? That's a little bit different than an opt-in form, because you're giving people an idea of the video before they actually watch it. And now after 3 to 5 minutes, you're dropping so much value, they're hooked. They need to see what the remaining 15 minutes of this video is going to be about. So of course, at that point, they're going to be more eager to put in their name and email address for you. So that's one other feature that I think is pretty cool that you could use if you want to, but you have to choose the right platform if you want that feature, because some platforms just don't offer it. Second one is being able to determine within the platform how much time a video is actually watched. This is very valuable. Out of that same 20-minute video, what if somebody only watches it for 5 seconds or for 15 seconds and then they click off the page? Wouldn't you like to know that? Wouldn't you like to know if they watched it for 10 minutes or 15 minutes or even watch the entire video? So you're able to sit back and track how much time a particular person is watching your video. That is very crucial and has a very important value later on to determining, is the video catching? Did you catch somebody's attention? Is the hook of this thing really going to be valuable enough or do I need to change it? You see what I'm saying? So being able to monitor, that's another key factor. Another one is having a picture in a picture function. Now, what do I mean by that? Typically, when you have a video hosted on a website, if you start scrolling up and down, let's just say it's a long virtual sales letter page, and you have the video at the top, and you've got a bunch of reasons why people should buy. The problem is whenever they start scrolling, sometimes depending on the platform, that video may pause. It may actually stop, and you can't hear the video while they're scrolling the rest of the page. So now they have to go back up to the top where the video is, and then the video starts playing again. Sounds crazy, right? What happens if I told you you can choose platforms where you can actually scroll and the video then minimizes down in the corner so that you can keep watching the video and hear the video even while people are scrolling through the virtual sales page? That's an awesome feature. But again, if you want that particular feature, then you're going to have to sit back and make sure the platform that you choose is able to host that. And then one other final question of this topic is, if you're already dealing with some of these things that we've talked about, like course creators or gathering lead information, then you probably already have other pieces of software that you're using for like your CRM or your funnel builder or a website builder. Wouldn't it be nice to sit back and potentially consolidate all of that so you don't need 3 or 4 pieces of software to do all of this? You don't need something to host your CRM and another one for all your funnel builders and another one for your website builders or another one for your video hosting provider, and then trying to combine all these things together. Why do all that when you can really have one platform to do all of it? And I'm going to show you what that is. But just to be fair, I do want to go over some of the other video hosting solutions that are out there because I want you to be able to make the best choice possible. So right now what I'm going to do is hop over to YouTube. Now, YouTube is a great platform for being able to host your videos. Okay. Absolutely, without a doubt. Now, there are pros and cons to doing stuff on YouTube. Pro is number one, you can host for free. You can host as many videos as you want. For here, it is free to set up, but let's talk about some of the cons. It takes a little bit of setup to get your video channel set up. It does take the ability to upload and do things like that. That's going to be an overhead. It is a separate system than what you may be using for your funnel or other things like that. You cannot host your websites. YouTube doesn't track some of these features that we talked about, like picture in a picture or the amount of time the video is watched per person, things like that. Now, YouTube does have analytics, but anyway, it doesn't have that particular feature. It just shows you how much time people watch your video, not how much of the video did each person watch. So that's important to keep that in mind. Now, another pro is that it is free, but it does take time to get this set up and so forth inside of here. Now, another one is going to be Vimeo. Vimeo is another one that's a very powerful video feature. And a lot of these have custom ways of getting like custom video viewers and things like that. But for right now, this does cost money. It is a separate system that you have to go through, upload your video. There are things on here like security that you can set for whether it's publicly or privately available. If that's a matter to you, then you might want to look into that. But here's one of the things I want to show you are some of their plans. Here, you notice that you're only allowed to have a particular user access this particular system. So that means if you have a team of people, really, you only have one username and password on the system that you can log in, actually monitor and maintain your video hosting solution. Whereas a solution I'm going to talk about here in just a few minutes has no such limits. Also, we have a storage limit. 2 terabytes is a lot of video, a lot of space for video. And again, you have a 4 terabyte storage here, but again, there's a limit. The system I'm going to talk about has no limit other than a maximum file upload size, which I'll get to in just a few minutes. So again, you can select this, but it doesn't have some of the other features. It doesn't allow the picture in a picture. It doesn't allow you to sit back and do course creation. You can't host your funnels or your websites here. You have to do that somewhere else and then log into here and get some embed code or some other code and then put it on the other site. Again, that's not difficult, but it's just another step in the process. And you're having to pay for this platform with either 1 user or 5 users and then another platform. And now you have multiple logins across 3 or 4 systems that could just simply drive your team crazy, accessing and trying to get access to these because they may not have their own login for it. And again, finally, I want to go over is Wistia. Wistia, again, is a good platform as well. It has a free option, but again, it is a video hosting. It doesn't have some of the other options that we already spoke about on the other 2 platforms. Now, the platform I use for video hosting, as well as a bunch of other things that we spoke about on here, meaning course creation. Yes, this tool has the ability to do course creation. You can have unlimited courses, unlimited lessons. You can sell the courses through here. All of that stuff can be done using this platform. It has a built-in CRM. As a matter of fact, the CRM is the heart of this entire system. Everything, all the tools inside of this platform that I'm going to go over is structured around the CRM system specifically. But the CRM system is the core because this is where all of your user and customer information is stored. And then some of the other benefits, being able to collect leads, being able to build out your funnels, your websites, maybe even stop paying for these video hosting sites somewhere else and bring all of that information into one platform with one cost every single month. Let me help you understand what that platform is. That is GoHighLevel.com. Now, I've been using GoHighLevel for several years. I'm actually an affiliate of the GoHighLevel platform. And one of the things I try to reach out to people is to help them understand if you're going to make a choice regarding a software platform, why not sit back and try to do, number one, to give you all the features that you're looking for. Number 2, consolidate your software if possible. Number 3, reduce your overall operating expense every single month by consolidating to one platform that has a reduced cost that gives you all the other features that these other ones do. And it doesn't limit you. Everything you see here that you see in this matrix chart, CRM and pipeline, unlimited sales funnels, unlimited websites. There's no limit to the number of contacts you have, no limit to the number of forms you can create. It does email marketing, text marketing. It has a built-in phone system, has unlimited calendaring. So if you're using Calendly, you don't need to use that anymore. You can bring all of that stuff in here. There's no per user cost with this platform. There's just one software platform cost every single month. You can have course creators on here. There's many courses that you want for free. You can have paid courses. It does reputation management if you're looking to track that. It has reporting, statistic, and analytics as well. But all of this stuff can be done just simply with the price here. It does have some upper echelon prices, but for what you're looking for, all you need is a starter plan. The starter plan right here, $97 a month, gives you unlimited hosting. It gives you unlimited storage of all of your videos, unlimited websites, unlimited funnels, unlimited contacts, email marketing, text marketing, phone numbers, all of that stuff. You can make and receive phone calls in here. You can do your course creation, and it has a ton of other features that I just don't want to mention right here because what I want to do is hop in and show you how this actually works. So right now, if that's all you're looking for, then great. If you have enough information, then you can just leave. But if you're interested, let me show you what this platform is, how it works, and what it does. So this is my login to, this is just a demo account that I have. This is what sort of the basic setup for the high-level platform. I know it's GoHighLevel.com, but it's often referred to as just high level. So right now, there's a bunch of different things on here. I wish I can go over all of it, but it would take me hours and hours to go over all of the particular features on here. But just keep in mind, Notice that you've got right here, just look at the top here under sites. You have funnels, websites, you can have e-stores, webinars are included, all the analytics for how many people visit your website. You can have blogs. WordPress is available to be hosted, but there is an additional hosting fee for that. Client portal, that has to deal with your built-in community features. So instead of having like a Facebook group or a school group that you have to pay extra for, you can just have a community built right inside this platform that doesn't cost you any more, and they could be paid, free, unlimited number of communities, all within the same platform. You can have a limited number of forms. You can do surveys, quizzes. You can have chat widgets, meaning you can put a chat widget on your website to collect information that could even be AI related or AI integrated. And you can also have QR codes. So QR codes that can do anything in here, and you get unlimited of all of those. But one of the things I want to show you right here is just basically how the video hosting works to see if this is something that you're interested in. Now, if you take a look here on the left-hand side, there is one thing that's given to all accounts in here, and that's called media storage. Now, media storage, this is where you can put everything regarding media. You can put files, you can put images, you can put videos, you can put anything that has a file name, spreadsheets, anything that you want to give out to people, put on a website, store for anybody. You can put those here. You can create folders. You can connect your Google Drive here. There's tons of stuff that you can do here. But one of the things I want to understand about this particular media storage, it is unlimited. Currently, at the time of this video, there is no storage limits of what you can do, but there is, I did tell you earlier, there was a limit to the file size. It is a 5 gigabyte file size. So that's a current limit that's in place right now. So your video can't be more than 5 gigabytes, but if it's that big, oh my God, that's a huge video file. But anyway, 5 gigabytes is the largest file size that can be put into the media storage. But once it's here, you can just simply, here's a video right here that I've already uploaded to give you an idea. If I wanted to share this video or in a sense host it or allow somebody to view it, all I have to do is come here to this, click on this get link button right here. And then now I have a link. I can email it. I could text it. I could do whatever I want to it. And here's exactly what happens whenever you look at that. I'm just going to do another incognito window. I'm just going to go ahead and pop that in here.
Running a business?
This right here is exactly what happens. As soon as you launch that, a video player is automatically created within the video screen. It can even be done on mobile as well. Click on it and people can sit back and watch the video and audio without having to have a video form builder. You don't have to have a web page. You don't have to have anything else. This is a quick way to get your video out to just allow people to sit back, look, and view it. Now, if you did want to present your video in a more fashion way and do some of the other cool features that I spoke about earlier, then this is where you need to actually start using some of GoHighLevel's website features, websites and funnel features. Now, I'm going to actually do a funnel for this one here. It doesn't matter. It could be a funnel or website, because with GoHighLevel, the funnel and the website builders are both the same. Now, I'm not going to go into what makes funnels and websites differently. That's for another video. But I'm going to go ahead and click on this funnel, and we've got one simple page right here that I'm going to go in and click on edit. Now with this, these are very simple. If you've never heard of it, we've got different groupings from, you can have a section on a web page form. Inside of the section, you can have a row. Inside of that row, you can have multiple columns. And inside those columns, you can have elements inside of there. Now, if you want to, we can click on this little button right here. This right here is to add a section. I can add a 2-column, 3-column section, whatever that is, if I wanted to. So I can just simply add that. I'm not. But here are some of the other elements that you get. Some of the basic elements for building the websites: headlines, subheadlines, forms, calendars, image sliders, videos. So you can build a very robust system. And there is a lot of pre-built sections right here. So if you want to have a call to action, if you want to have an about screen, there are already pre-built sections. You can just drag and drop and just simply change them to help you build a particular funnel or website faster. Now, the cool thing about this, by the way, is if you build your own custom elements or sections inside of here, you can save those sections and then reuse that globally across this funnel and then other funnels inside of here. So once you create it, you can actually design something yourself and save those sections inside of here, making it very easy to rebuild those later. But here, I just want to simply show you how easy it is to simply add a video element. So if we come down here and actually select, let's come down here and find the video. So we're going to select the video form here. I'm going to click on this video, click on the element. It gives you all the element choices over here on the right-hand side. Now, if you take a look here, it will give you your video sources. Now, just because GoHighLevel hosts your video doesn't mean that it doesn't allow hosting from other providers. So here, if you take a look, there are, forgive me for this, I can't blow this up anymore. It has YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, custom embedded HTML5, or what's called a hosted video. Now we're going to do a hosted video here because that's the whole point of being able to host the videos. Once you upload them into the media library, host them within the website, and then be able to do a bunch of the other cool functions that I mentioned here on this page, like being able to do picture-in-a-picture, or being able to determine how much time is being spent on a particular video. So once you do this, you would just simply, I'm going to blow this back out, click here to select the video. It opens the media storage. I'm going to choose that same video that we spoke about earlier here, that we saw. If I wanted to, I can come here and select a thumbnail. Notice it goes right back out here. If I wanted to, I'll just select this for the thumbnail. This looks like a nice image. And insert. So right now, this is what the thumbnail looks like. So you have all that particular capabilities. Some of the other things I want to show you, and it looks like I might be in the way. Let me move myself over here. So if we take a look here, I'm going to try to blow this side of the screen up here because I know this could be a little bit, but it has autoplay, whether or not the video audio plays when they do this. Do you want to loop it? Do you want to always allow pause to play? So these are the playback controls. You can do all of these particular things, show how much time is left on the video. But here's where it says video switches to picture-in-a-picture mode where user scrolls past the video. So this right here is where you can sit back and get that picture-in-a-picture thing I spoke about earlier. Now, generate leads from video. Here's where the cool bit part of this is. If I turn this on, you can actually say how many hours, minutes, or seconds in here do you want to sit back and wait before you generate and show the form. So let's just say I'm going to do 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And then I could select, let me just say I'll select this form right here. I didn't really have a form selected, but you can build a form, an opt-in form that you want to select. So you could choose that. And then you can say always allow the user to close the form and continue. If you want to give them the ability to just close the opt-in and continue watching the video, you can check that box here if you wanted to. If not, if you don't check that, then they have to fill out the form in order to proceed with the video. Do you see how easy this is? Right here in the elements, you could simply do all of these particular features right here. So these are the things that you can do, and then simply saving this, clicking on this and getting a preview. So now this can sit back and actually show you what it like. And of course you have to come here, enable sound.
Reply to every chat.
Now notice that
review. That's where your AI employee.
I don't have these options because I didn't enable them. So do you see that?
Customers collecting.
So if I wanted to, I can come back in here and say, allow pause, allow playback speed control, show pending time, enable picture-in-a-picture on scroll, things like that. So this right here is when you do this and come back and view it again, now you've got all the controls. You see how long the video is. You can control the speed. So all of that stuff's available in your thing. So I just want to help you understand that there are other software platforms out there for hosting videos other than the ones you normally would think of, and then having to configure like YouTube or Wistia, and then configure that video link into another piece of software. Why have all of that when you could bring everything into one system, one component, where you can have as many team members as you want? Keep in mind, if your team continues to grow, if your business grows, you can have 5 users, 10 users, 100 users. There's no limit to the amount of team members you can add into these accounts. They don't charge you per user. It's a charge per account, per plan that you're on. So for $97, you get all of this, as well as a ton of other things that I didn't even speak about. Now, one thing I will simply ask, if you did want to look at signing up for this, there is a 30-day free trial link in the video description below. I would suggest using that. If you did go to the GoHighLevel site and sign up, you only get 14 days, and you don't get a lot of the bonuses that I offer you as an affiliate for signing up under me using this. And you also get access to me to help you ask questions, to answer and come up with solutions and things like that. So anyway, I hope this was useful. If it was, click on the comment button, leave me a comment, share this with somebody else if you think it's going to be worthwhile, and leave me a comment, let me know that you did it. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye-bye.